Should have made
Hello
there.
Hi. So we're here to talk about sports.
Sir.
You know what? You know what I love about the sports segment the most?
that your teams suck.
No, they're okay.
My team.
They're okay. They're better than Cleveland. But anyway, here's what I love about the sports segment. Here's what I love about the sports segment is it's an opportunity for Garrett and I to go off and drink beer while Steve talks to you about professional wrestling for 20 minutes. It's perfect.
Well, you talking about sports though, not like ballerinas and tights. Like,
dude, they hurt. They hurt. When you hit the mat, they hurt, bro. Okay.
All right, let the women talk for a second.
Tell
me about the wonderful inside of sports for playing for three people right now.
If you haven't watched the Undertaker AJ Styles Boneyard match, what is wrong with you? That's all I gotta say.
I haven't watched it. I don't know. What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Anyway, so real sports with Brian Gumble. No.
What do you feel about?
Obviously the NFL draft just happened.
Oh, that's not big at all.
It's not
big
news at all.
Comparatively, like horse was.
No, why would we talk about the NFL draft when we could rehash WrestleMania again?
Yeah, that was like a month ago, right?
Anyway, so the NFL draft. So Steve,
the really only thing I really want to talk about in the NFL draft is the fucking Green Bay Packers. Ugh. How they fucking just ruined Aaron Rodgers' career, pretty much.
Oh, okay, hold on. Stop.
Aaron Rodgers
easy, Rod,
needs to fucking request a trade, dude. It's ridiculous. It's fucking blasphemy. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers should be disrespected.
This is your disrespected. But
it's ridiculous.
Him a repeat. He's so blindsided by the stupid. It's okay. So
Green Bay Packers fucked this draft up 100%. This is like they fucked up every draft since Aaron Rodgers has been drafted. They're fucking horrible.
I don't disagree with you. However, I will stop short of saying they fucked up Aaron Rodgers' career. Mm-hmm. That's where I will stop short.
They fucked up his career fucking forever. It is ridiculous.
All right, not that I don't love the rambling, but if you all remember what happened with Brett Favre not too long ago, this is exactly the Packers' MO. Okay, if anything, this is the two things that are going to happen. Either yes, Aaron Rodgers is going to go play on an additional team. Hey, I hear the New England Patriots need a quarterback. I'm sure that possibly couldn't go over well. Or he's going to play out of his freaking mind. No, fuck Cam Newton, everything he stands for. That's my father-in-law who's a Saints fan. Right. I'm a Charger fan, and we'll get into that and how much I drink as well.
So. Wait, hold on. So based on what you're saying, everybody wants to make the Brett Favre comparison. Here's a couple of things to remember.
Okay.
The league is different now. Okay. Quarterbacks don't sit for 3 years anymore.
They don't. No.
They don't. And Aaron Rodgers has not been beat up nearly as much as Brett Favre was. Okay.
Aaron Rodgers missed some time though. He has,
but he didn't get hit nearly the way Brett Favre did because the rules are different. The rules are different. Yeah. Quarterbacks are playing until 40 now.
Yeah.
And when Brett Favre was playing, a quarterback in his 40s was fucking fish meat. I mean, it's ridiculous. It did not happen. So Brett Favre at 35, the Packers are like, oh shit, we got to get a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers at 35 is like, oh shit, he's got another 5 years in him. That's what they should be thinking.
Think about the weapons that Brett Favre had at 35, though. And the ragtag bullshit team the Packers maybe have thrown together.
But how is that a point? That's a point saying that the Packers...
Get on my back, I'm going to carry this bitch, hopefully to the
Aaron Rodgers has carried this fucking team for that's 10 years.
Hold on, Turbo. That's the point saying that, hello, the Packers should draft some weapons for Aaron Rodgers.
You would think they would do that.
And not like they did for Brett Favre when he was 34, but now that Rodgers at 36 should do the same thing because he got hit nearly as much.
The last time the Packers drafted a first-round offensive player was Aaron fucking Rodgers.
He's true.
When 2005. Are you going to fucking get this guy some help or not?
Was it 2005?
2005 was the last time Aaron Rodgers was drafted in 2005. Last time they drafted a first-round offensive player.
First rounder.
Offensive player.
But think about the track record, though. They've been able to get a couple championships out of it. I'm not saying it's the
one.
best.
One.
Okay,
one.
Hold on.
Couple.
That's how many more than the Browns? Just throwing it out there for a second.
The Browns won 6 AFC championship games back
in 1932.
I think it was 50s, 60s?
Okay,
I wasn't born yet, but whatever. But fucking still, the Packers, my God, dude, what the fuck is wrong with them? I honestly think Brett Favre, 1, maybe 2 more years, and he's gone. Or Brett Favre. Did you say Brett Favre?
You did. You did.
The biggest thing, though, forget about the Packers for a second. Who came out smelling like a freaking rose? But the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes.
I was in the middle of my job. I'm literally up there. I'm lecturing to my students, and then I had the draft on in the background. I look up. Trent Williams goes to San Francisco for like a bag of peanuts and a roll of bubble gum. And then all of a sudden, they traded Matt Breida to the Dolphins. I mean, God bless you, Matt Breida. I know you're shades of glass, but I was looking at it. I was just like, holy crap. They've had how many running backs going through San Francisco right now, and now they've got help on the front line. They beat the dog crap out of the Packers during the NFC. I lost so much money on that game. It's not funny. Just don't ever bet the over on that game.
So they beat the shit of the Packers.
They did.
And the Niners got way better, and the Packers
went fucking... What the fuck, dude?
Got more disgruntled employees.
I would say what the fuck,
yeah.
pretty much. What the fuck. WTF.
So let's talk about every team that every person can make fun of, and that's the Browns. And then being a resident Browns fan, please tell us how the Browns are doing this year.
They first rounder, they needed an offensive lineman, and they got it. All right, I don't remember his name.
That's a sexy pick. Let me tell you, when you can remember your offensive lineman.
Because they needed it to protect Baker Mayfield. Okay.
They needed to protect Baker Mayfield as his publicist, apparently, with the commercials.
Because fucking last year, he was fucking running around like a crazy dog.
You know why? Because he's dog shit.
No. He's good.
Last time the Browns had a good quarterback was...
Bernie Kosar?
Kosar,
probably.
It's Kosar.
It's been a while.
But Kosar...
We're getting it right this time.
Kosar didn't have to force feed it to Odell Beckham. That's really the issue right there.
He's out there somewhere.
I'm sure. Anyway, but
who cares about the Browns? Nobody really cares about.
Oh, let's crap on the Broncos then. As far as John Elway's excellence in
yes, yes. They had a horrible draft, didn't they? They really did have a horrible draft. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did they have a horrible? I don't know. How about the Jerry Jeudy wide receiver? I don't know. It's pretty good.
Okay, yes. The wide receiver out of 120 wide receivers that are out there, I'm sure they're about
wide receiver class.
You mean like the 120?
No, I'm crapping on the Raiders at this point. Like, I'm not sure what Gruden's like smoking over there with the bull haircut, but like, I'm going to take 9 of the wide receivers. Hopefully one of them works out. And apparently they came on the upside of the Mac trade, which, I mean, God bless them. We haven't even figured that out yet. But, I mean, that's the fun thing about the AFC West is that they're all so freaking bad except for the Chiefs, which, I mean, I never hated a team more but wanted them to win in the Super Bowl than I did with the Chiefs because, I felt, not for that ketchup steak-eating motherfucker, it's Andy Reid. Like, if there was ever a guy that deserved
he got it.
It was Andy Reid.
He did.
Fuck Patrick Mahomes and everything he stands for, but like...
why? Because he owns your Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's been around in the league for like how many years?
Oh, wait until this next year he's going to own your Chargers again.
4? He fucking is a fucking superstar, bro. I'm a Chargers fan too. It's my second team. When the Browns are down,
I hereby renown my team as of today.
You know what? There's nothing sadder than someone who's a fan of both the Browns and the Chargers.
They're the same team, just opposite time zones.
Yes. They really are.
I gotta have
the
California team.
Ownership.
Oh my God.
You ever thought about being a fan of a team with good ownership? Or general
or just a good team in general?
The Cowboys, right?
No.
How dare you?
Who the fuck mentioned them?
And
they have an amazing
He's
owner,
3
right?
for 3 as far as our third
owner,
episode,
right?
third bad
Right?
pick.
Skip Bayless sucks Jerry Jones's dick like all day, right?
Who the fuck is
This
Skip
is
Bayless?
a family
Skip
show
Bayless
here.
is watching.
Skip Bayless is not watching?
Keep sucking his dick.
You know what would
Easy
be
killer?
I know, right? You know what would be amazing? if Skip Bayless was actually watching.
Exactly.
Or Skip Bayless had talent.
What's up, Skip?
What's up, Skip? Don't listen to these guys. No. You know, I know you have a minuscule more amount of talent than they're mentioning. Just
No,
not much more than that. Just a touch.
He deep throats Jerry Jones. Dude.
So let's really talk.
That's what he does.
Okay. Anyway. So about the rest of the draft.
Let's talk about the most important version of the draft and the Chargers stepping up in big ways to get their quarterback of the future.
Fuck. No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What was his name again? I can't remember.
At least it wasn't Tua.
Enhance your calm,
Tua?
John Spartan. No. They were taking whoever the Dolphins did.
Hey, beyond the fact that my quarterback looks
man.
like the star to a Disney special, okay? Like, I'm super excited about...
You know what? No, hey,
Tyrod Taylor?
I like...
No, Tyrod Taylor did not come out of my mouth by any means.
I like it. Because I firmly believe that the Chargers were going to take whoever the Dolphins didn't take.
Yeah,
I agree.
If the Dolphins were taking Herbert, Chargers were taking Tua. Mm-hmm. Dolphins took Tua, so they took Herbert.
Yeah.
And that's
But
fine.
who's got the better upside, though?
Tua.
I don't know.
I can't get along with Brucey.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
you just don't know.
Like, Brucey's out there with all you tuna-loving
But-
fans.
No,
like,
but-
I'm sorry.
You
I
just
can't.
don't know.
But that's fine. But Herbert's
You hope.
upside.
You
Herbert's
hope.
upside is a fantasy.
Yeah.
He's a fantasy based on stats.
Because Tua isn't.
Yeah. Well,
No,
Tua,
because-
He's already broken coming into the league.
Because Tua's done it in games.
He
Herbert
has.
has been way up and down.
yes.
Herbert is based on measurables.
Because
Height.
Rivers proved himself in college, right?
Who?
Rivers? You know, that guy that was before him?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Rivers prove himself in the pros? Either?
No, he did not.
No,
Only
he
during
did
the
not.
playoffs. Hey, playing on those broken limbs, I'm telling you.
He
I
fucking played.
love my quarterback, and I hope to
didn't-
God when he goes to the Colts and he starts with the Colts, I hope he gets a ring. I really do. Because
He's
River,
not.
I remember Rivers fucking playing in an AFC Championship game with a torn ACL.
And he shouldn't have.
And he
was a
fucking he
great
manned
game.
the fuck up.
that was
No,
a
he
great
should-
game.
And he
shouldn't.
fucking played.
Honestly, the backup might have done better.
I don't.
Nicky was good.
You're dumb.
Novak,
You're
No,
Novak
you are
Novak
not-
did well.
No,
Novak did well.
No, because Rivers couldn't move. He could not.
Rivers still can't move.
Exactly.
You still had Tom-
and that's
Tomlinson,
saying
though.
something for
Still
Rivers
Tomlinson.
because he already couldn't move. When he was on a blown ACL, he was even worse. And
Didn't Tomlinson score? Didn't he break the record that year too? Right for rushing
Yeah,
touchdowns.
that year.
it doesn't
But-
matter.
but
The
hold on,
Patriots
hold on.
loaded up on them.
I don't want to get nostalgic. It's like wishing that, you know, any of our quarterbacks or any of our teams, we're looking at the here and the now right now. And my question to you, being football fans, both of you, was it wise to give up the second and the third round pick for the almost virtually unknown middle linebacker?
It's a really
that they
great
took?
question. That is actually a really great question. And
You're taking a chance. I don't know. You take
my
chances.
my initial instinct is
I-
no.
Okay.
My initial instinct is no, just because linebackers are not, especially inside linebackers, are not as important as they used to be. So that's my
offensive driven league.
That's my initial response is because they're running a 4-3 defense. So they got their pass rushers up front. They don't have any. They're not running linebackers in the pass rush, and on top of that, he's an inside linebacker anyway. So they're just not as important as they used to be because of the passing game, and inside linebackers are meant. Now, you could make an argument that inside linebackers are important because of the middle passing game and because of the short passing game has become so much more prevalent than the running game, and so therefore you need inside linebackers that can cover a running back or a tight end. I just don't know that he's that guy. I don't know.
But think about that from because the argument is you have to play to defeat your division. And think about who's got the strongest tight ends right now in the league. I would argue it's the AFC West. I mean, you've got some of the most dynamic tight ends coming out that have already established
You
themselves.
got Kelsey, who's a monster.
Yeah.
And you got the Broncos just drafted a really good tight end, by the way.
And
Yeah,
then
Noah Fant, I get it. I mean,
and then who has
Wallace.
10
Wallace out
with
of
10
Rangers.
tight ends on their roster right now? I think it was
Nobody has 10 tight ends.
No, there's
no,
a team that has
it's
10 tight ends. I can't remember what team it was at the moment.
Nobody has 10 tight
Yeah,
ends.
they
on
are.
their roster.
There's a fucking team out there that drafted a tight end. That's 10 tight ends. if you want to help YouTube,
do you watch sports?
Comment.
Do you watch football?
Because I can't think about it right now. There's a team out there that's 10 tight ends. I seen it on ESPN. It must be true.
I'm going to speak cursive for the rest of them. Let's hear
if
about
you
your
watch
team.
football, there is no team that has fucking 10 tight ends.
So boys,
I'm right. Sorry. He's wrong.
We have to switch it up to a man's.
What are we doing?
We have to switch it up to a man's sport, and that's hockey. And I just wanted to
Hockey?
showcase right now for the fans out there, as far as if it's not the Detroit Red Wings, I'm sorry, you're wrong. And I know they were really bad. No, it's been a while, but we had that dynasty, just like the New England Patriots, where love them or hate them, they still got that element that is just overall sassiness.
So you're a hockey fan, huh?
Die hard. If you're not hitting people, you're not doing it right. So
I agree with that. Hockey, for me, like I've never really what's the word, like gravitated towards hockey. I wish I want to see it live, like in person, and maybe I'll get it. Like on TV,
You've never seen hockey live?
I never seen hockey live, and I think on TV it just doesn't gel with me. I'm not too big of a hockey fan. I do respect the sport. Don't get me wrong.
it was a lot better when they allowed fighting, but one of the best hockey stories is actually this jackass right here.
All right. What do we got?
Big Detroit Red Wing fan, so whenever the
Who's jackass?
I'm sorry, over in that general direction with the Broncos little cozy there. So the Grand Rapids Griffins, which is the farm team for the Detroit Red Wings, come into town, and we go to the Ontario Reign game. And I'm pretty sure we were one of 18 people there, which was cool because they had, what was it on tap? They had the Belching Beaver. Talk about a fucking beer of the month. Treat yourself.
The Mexican chocolate peanut butter milk stout.
Holy dog shit.
Yes.
That sounds fucking delicious.
And Mexican chocolate peanut butter milk stout.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Being of the gambling variety,
That's
we
our
decided
next beer.
there's a pick 50-50. So it's one of those,
that.
beyond the beer. We had a long list of numbers that they were calling. And we were sitting there, and again, Grand Rapids was just getting the crap kicked out of them. Anytime an East Coast team comes to the West Coast, especially the first round, it's always it's a bloodbath. But I like to support the team. And then I'm sitting there with the beer, watching the team, and Chris hits me. He's like, "We won." I'm like, "Shut up."
Oh, that's right.
We won. What?
Yes.
The ticket. How much did we win that night? I'm pretty sure it was a couple grand.
Yeah, it was.
And then Larry was just like, fuck my team. I'm gonna go drink at the bar.
It was like $2,500, but you have to pay part of it to them. So.
Oh sure, but it works itself out. It was a good time though.
Winning money is always a good thing.
One of the best hockey games I've ever been to. So
fuck yeah,
a lot of fun. You look like you're researching here on your phone. As far as...
But what other team? We obviously like the Chargers, like the Red Wings. You got a basketball team at all or a baseball team?
Not really.
I'm not too much into
no,
those sports?
if it's not full contact. I mean, one of my close friends, he's a diehard Padres fan, which I tried, but it's such a terrible ball club.
Yeah, they've been terrible for a while. They have.
But I mean, just sports in general, it's always fun to get people's perspective because think about everything that happened since COVID-19. I remember when Chris and I were working up in Sacramento, and we're looking up at the screen. It's like they're going to talk about Tom Brady for about 6 weeks, and lo and behold, the lowest we ever saw was somebody was playing horse on ESPN. I kind of looked around. I'm like, this is sports right now. This is close, and this is what happened with the draft. Everybody was just kind of like what you're looking at right now. Holy crap, this is the low budget content that we have right now as far as in the way.
Hold on. I have to say, I was pretty impressed with the virtual draft.
I agree with you. Yeah. I was actually.
We watched it. We watched it together.
Yeah.
And I had low expectations, and then we're watching. I'm like, this is actually pretty decent production. I just did not expect it to be that good. I thought it was going to be a Zoom meeting on steroids, basically. A Zoom meeting on steroids.
That $1 billion company, you figured at some point they'd figure it out, but
it was actually a pretty decent production. I was surprised and actually made for some pretty decent content.
Didn't they fucking constantly always fucking talk to the players that are being drafted, and there's always all their stories? Didn't it get repetitive too much? Because everyone has a fucking story, right?
You know what the most engaging part was? And you had a really good point, was the offensive line.
Yeah.
Whenever they showcased and I think the offensive line, especially because I play fantasy football. It's a really fun pastime for me. But like the videos they show of the offensive line, we were legitimately during the highlights like, holy crap, he got knocked on his ass. Like it was engaging because you're not used to seeing offensive line as far as a highlight point for.
Yeah. Absolutely. So the offensive line to me are the unsung heroes because you can draft them high in the first round.
Sure.
And it will make your team so much better.
Yeah.
But everyone's bored.
LeBron Browns took number 10 offensive lineman.
And they'll still figure a way to fuck it up.
No, they won't.
They won't.
We're going to the Super Bowl this year. Just heads up. You got my vote right there.
Enhance your calm once again, John Spartan. So, but the point is that offensive linemen, the public is bored, right?
Yeah.
It's not exciting.
It's not.
So
but
one thing
they're
I
a big part of the offense. Big part.
Not just a big part, arguably the most important part besides the quarterback. And I could even make a case that the quarterback is shit without a good offensive lineman. Yeah. And I don't even need to make a case. It's the proof's in the pudding in so many different aspects. So one thing that drafted well, like he was talking about, is that they actually showed the offensive linemen. They spent more time because they had airtime to kill.
Yep.
So you're showing these offensive linemen kicking people's ass and pushing people downfield and just owning them. It's like, that shit is cool. You don't get to see that very often. You don't see the trenches work unless it's a defensive lineman making a move to make a sack around an offensive lineman. But you don't get to see all the other plays that the offensive lineman kicked his ass. Yeah. You know, put him on his ass or put him into the put him into the linebacker, put him into the secondary. Yeah. You don't get to see that. Put him into the sideline. Yeah. You don't get to see that. You only see when the defensive lineman beat him to make a sack. Mm-hmm. So it was really cool to see some offensive linemen actually shine and actually, see how they do their work and the importance that they serve. Because I could argue there's no more important position on the field than an offensive lineman. Whether you want to say tackle or guard, obviously tackle is the more glamorous of the two. But even guards, especially in the run game, are so very important. So very important. And you just never see it. You don't, because you see the running back breaking a play. Yeah. Or you see the quarterback dropping back there and stepping up into the pocket, having a clean pocket to step into, and then making a crazy pass because the offensive linemen are kicking somebody's ass. And you just never see that. So.
Yeah. And we don't want to forget Chris's crazy stat of the month. What do we got going on here with your crazy stat?
It's never better than when you introduce it like that. No? It really is. It's just it can't get any better.
Can't get better than that. What do we got going on?
In celebration of our hockey fan being here, I figured I might as well do a hockey stat. And the only way you can do a crazy hockey stat is with Wayne Gretzky because... Who? Just kidding. Shit. The only guy with crazy stats in hockey is Wayne Gretzky. Well, I mean, there's some crazy but he's the guy.
I relax on that a little bit, but okay.
Go ahead. Give me an example.
He was all right.
Give me an example.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead.
Just give me one.
You've obviously done your homework. I want to bow to your expertise.
Are you sure?
Please, by
sure?
all means.
Okay. So here's a good one.
Pull out your phone, Chris.
It's. I got it. It's all right. There it is.
Okay.
So. Yeah,
pulling out is not one of the strength points of this podcast by any stretch.
No, I leave it in. So anyway, on that note, Wayne Gretzky had some crazy ass hockey stats, but I think the best one that I like about him, which really exemplifies why he is earned the name, the great one, everybody calls him by. So he has the most goals scored in NHL history, right? 894, I think it is. Yeah. I think it's 894. Yeah. If you take those all away, if he never scored a single goal, he'd still be the leading scorer in NHL history with just his assists.
Child, please.
He led the league in his career. He has the records for goals and assists, but if you take away the goals, he has more assists than any other player has goals.
Ironically, I have a connection with that story because my dad grew up a LA Kings fan. And I think most sons are like this. You either follow your dad's team or go polar opposite and completely bust his balls.
Right.
And I remember the 94 game where as a Kings fan at the time, all of fucking 9 at that point. I remember Kelly Rudy being able, I just wanted him to block that shot. I just wanted to see the Kings take the cup home. And I was done with it. After Rudy missed the freaking shot, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this freaking team. I'm done with the heartbreak. I wish I could do that to the Chargers, but for some reason I couldn't leave them. And in the 95 season, I watched the Detroit Red Wings get the shit kicked out of them. And I don't know what it was. It was something about the Russian Five. It was something about Yzerman and the combination of everybody on that team where immediately I became a fan. And I left the Kings portion as far as being a fan by association to be a fan by blood. And I have been a Red Wings fan ever since. But it's funny because I remember, think about that 94 team. We're talking about Marty McSorley, Wayne Gretzky, Luc Robitaille, Kelly Rudy. These are players that they're in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famers.
I remember when Robitaille came to the Red Wings. I'm like, the fuck are you doing here? And now he's a part of the operations teams over at the LA Kings. Just that level of dynamic, what the Kings were to hockey, what Wayne Gretzky was to hockey when he came over. It was like blow your mind that Wayne Gretzky left the Edmonton Oilers to come over to the LA Kings.
It'd be Michael Jordan coming to the LA Lakers. Imagine how big that would have been.
Who's that sellout that came over to the LA Lakers?
Dude, it's not LeBron. Stop.
Oh, you sure?
Stop.
It was something close.
Stop. LeBron is not Gretzky.
I don't. I'm not.
Stop.
I'm not a.
He's a Cleveland fan. LeBron is not Gretzky. Stop.
How was it when LeBron came over to the LA Lakers? Tell me about that.
He won the championship in 2016. I'm okay with it.
The only championship Cleveland has to speak of in, I don't know, 70 years.
He beat the Golden State Warriors down 3-1. I don't give a fuck.
That he did. He did.
Champions.
But anyway, so Gretzky to the Kings is like Jordan coming to the Lakers. That's what it would have been because Gretzky, again, that stat that I just mentioned, he is the greatest player of all time because he was not only the greatest scorer, but he was far and away, not even close, the greatest passer. It's like...
I know this is supposed to be a small segment, but I have to lean on your expertise as far as this, and I have to kind of go a little bit further than that because because we were talking about this before the interview here today, the fullback to the running back of the modern age, Lorenzo Neal to the LaDainian Tomlinson, Marty McSorley to Wayne Gretzky, the golden age of the enforcer back in that day where you don't see the enforcer nowadays.
No,
without that, Wayne Gretzky would have been toast because you couldn't mess with Wayne Gretzky without taking sometimes a skate from Marty McSorley directly in the face.
But you can't. But it's revisionist history too because you can't say that he wouldn't have existed without him because he would have. Because
it wouldn't have been as much fun. How about that?
So. But it's just different because the game is different, right?
Sure.
The game now is different because if you put Gretzky in the game now where nobody could touch him,
I agree.
I'm sorry, Ovechkin, Crosby, no.
Easy.
No. Gretzky is...
We're
Still. Yeah.
I remember when Ovechkin won the cup. I was in D.C. at that point. You want to talk about... You thought Misfits fans were bad? Think about Washington Capitals fan. And this goes out to Drew. Love you, buddy. But I love the dynamic of how the sport's evolved, but the golden age of the enforcer. If you ever get the opportunity, if you watch documentaries on what enforcers did for the game of hockey comparatively to now, I still love hockey.
Well, the game has changed now. It's changed a lot. It
would be like football going to fly football, which I hope to God it never happens. But
no, I don't think it's that drastic. But it because they still hit each other in hockey. But it's just you don't have the enforcer aspect. So it's like putting a skirt on the quarterback. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah. Tom Brady.
There's always been a score on that quarterback, so
it's always.
I think Tom Brady wears a skirt in his private life, so it's okay. It just translates into the sport.
Yeah, true.
It's almost like that. The Anchorman. I hate you, but goddamn it, do I respect you? I don't like Tom Brady by any stretch of the imagination, especially coming from the AFC. But definitely one of the greatest of all time. Even if he did cheat, who gives a shit?
Overrated. Anyway, so Gretzky, the man. Love him. We all love him. So
didn't get caught cheating, so
yes.
by all means.
And there's your Chris's crazy stat of the month. Thank you.